Welcome to a new video on the channel and welcome to Cape Town. Hello and welcome to a new video on the channel. I'm already back in Germany, back in the studio, and in this video we're talking about the Viltrox 13mm f1.4 lens for Fujifilm. I bought this lens for my X-T4 a few weeks ago because I was very keen to try out a new wide-angle lens for portrait photography, and I already have some great experiences with Viltrox lenses. You already saw some footage of the shootings where I used the 30mm on my X-T4. This video footage was shot with the Sony FX3, but I will show you some dedicated video footage I captured with the 30mm on the X-T4 later in this video. In this video we are not going to talk about all technical hard facts of this lens because everybody can read out a data sheet by themselves. Instead, I will tell you about my shooting experiences with this lens, how it felt to work with this in different scenarios, and its strengths and weaknesses. First off, the lens felt a little bigger and heavier than the Viltrox lenses I tried before, like the 23mm f1.4, but in the same move, the 30mm also feels a little bit more sturdy and high quality. But the more and more I shot with this lens, it felt pretty good, and I liked the weight of the complete setup with the X-T4. The autofocus and tracking actually worked really great and surprised me because I expected it to be way more inaccurate because of the not so good AF of the X-T4. Even in more dynamic slow shutter shooting sessions, the face tracking worked really great and gave me the opportunity to catch some great shots with the dynamic motion. What also stood out to me was the fact that the 30mm lens is very versatile. I was expecting that people and especially cars begin to look weird and distorted when you get close to them, but I was wrong. Of course, it is not a good lens for macro shots or really close details, but you can get some really nice portrait shots with this lens. In my use case, I only had one problem with this lens, and this is the use for video purposes. So when filming handheld with the 30mm on the X-T4, you get some ugly wobbles really quick. But in some parts, this is a general problem with wide-angle lenses, but it gets worse in combination with the not the best image stabilization of the Fujifilm X-T4. To sum up the video, I must say, when Viltrox keeps up the amazing work they did so far with their current lineup, I don't see a reason to buy the more expensive Fuji lenses just because they may be a little sharper in the edges or something. Especially when you are not working as a commercial photographer and you don't need the pictures to be 100% sharp from corner to corner, I would always recommend the Viltrox lenses. If you're interested in other Viltrox lenses for Fujifilm, I really recommend you to stick with the channel because I'm also planning to release a video about the 56mm f1.4 and the new 75mm 1.2 Pro lens from Viltrox. And maybe there will be a nice giveaway of one of these two lenses in the near future. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully see you in the next video. Bye und auf Wiedersehen.